David, you know McLaren maybe better than anyone, and you're really close to them at the moment as well. What is the spirit in the team at the moment after the opening Grand Prix?
Yeah, there's obviously a great deal of disappointment. They already knew from the test that things were not in good shape. Somehow you hope that miracles happen during a Grand Prix because you can have incidents and safety cars, but they had really difficult time. They had more pit stops in one Grand Prix for Lando than you would expect in the first half of the season. So they've had to do the power unit change for him. No penalties, of course. But the underlying pace just isn't there, and it's all about downforce. But that said, it's a different track, different conditions, and it does look like they have the chance to be in the top 10 in quali.
On this track even? You think?
Yeah, I think, they're fairly strong. They're focusing on that because you race where you qualify. And of course, degradation here is less than we saw in Bahrain, the track surface, so I think they're more focused, if we look at the free practice, on trying to give the drivers the best chance to really feel what the car will be like in qualifying.
Lando said himself that they have a problem, they fix it, and then everything goes as normal and planned. Is it that easy? It sounds easy, but is it that easy?
The thing is, you're fixing your problems, but of course the paddock is not sleeping. Your competitors are developing their car. And when you're already starting, let's say, a reasonable distance from what is achievable within regulations, so much focus comes into, right, where is the major problem here? Where do we start? Because all our simulation and the design process told us we had a good package. And then you deliver it to the racetrack and the lap time is not there. The finger pointing starts, and it puts pressure on the technical department. It puts pressure on Zach Brown as the CEO. And maybe the drivers are not under the same pressure because they can only drive what they have.
How about Lando Norris, one of the most talented drivers on this grid and on this paddock? A lot of rumors that he would maybe go to Mercedes, Ferrari, or even Red Bull. What do you think as a driver? Is he looking around, or is he stable in McLaren as he says himself?
He will be focused on McLaren. He'll be focused on trying to keep a good, healthy gap to his teammate. And he'll be focused on what he has, which is this car, and how does he direct the engineers. They have a lot of data in a Formula One car, but the most important data is the voice, which is the driver, because if he cannot do something that he's trying to do in the car, they need to listen to him. Of course, his management will be looking around, and he's a desirable asset. Mercedes don't know if Lewis will re-sign. So, of course, Toto is going to be having private conversations. His management have to look around. Everybody is talking all the time. So it's a kind of weird situation, because if we use like real life, it's like you're married to a team, but you also prepare the divorce paper in advance because you know eventually you will leave that team. Nothing lasts forever.
So there's no loyalty in Formula One.
It's a very short-term loyalty.
It is.